guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today, I know I started this video looking kind of crazy. Only one eye done, but my entire makeup is done. Today, I'm doing a second look from the Get the Look from the Wet n Wild 2007 Fantasy Makers. So today, I will be presenting to you the Skull Queen, and this will look like this. So this gives you, with the Fantasy Maker, it gives you all the step-by-step how to create this look. Also, they do have the stencils for this area and also for the nose steps. So I did purchase those on at Walgreen. So it gives you all this detailed information on how to create the look. So I did wanted to create one eye so I could test out. You're supposed to do, I'm doing step one. In this area here, so I just wanted to give you just like a little glimpse. I already have lashes on one of the eyes, so if you like to know how I create this look, then keep on watching. Okay, first of all, what I did, it was prime my face. I moisturized my face with my Pond's, and then today I've been loving using my husband's, and he is not very happy with me. It will be the Nivea Men Original Replenishing Post Shave Balm. And if you can see my face is completely flawless, and I have not set my face yet with setting spray, and I just love how it gives me that smooth texture. It doesn't give me any texture on my face, it just smooths everything out, and it just gives you like a sticky consistency. So when you place your concealers and also your foundation, and today I'm using the Revlon, it just adheres everything to the skin. So if it was today, I did powder my face, so if it was today and I didn't have no setting spray, I will definitely go out like this. So alright, so moving on, so what I'm going to do is do the rest of my face. This look, you could do it like this, and I'm using, according to this, you're supposed to use the palette from the metallic palette. But I'm also combining not only the metallic, but I'm also combining the neutral, because if you can see the shade, and if you use just the purple, it's a little bit fair. But if I combine it, oh, dear Lord, if I combine it from this, just a tiny bit like this, from the neutral palette, look what this does. So it gives you a better look, and that's the eye. And then I set everything with powders. This is one of the reasons, like I said, I'm going to keep on mentioning it. The reason that I bought these palettes was because it just enhances your eye makeup or any type of makeup. So then to seal everything with powder so that way they won't move, I will be using today my BH Cosmetic Smoky Eye palette, but you could use any palette that you have that it might have those colors that you're looking for. I'm going to start with the look. So I'm going to start placing that purple color, and I'm using just a tiny, like a shader brush. And with this, you want to make sure that you start building it up little by little. You don't want to go ham. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom you in a little bit, so that way you can see just pretty much my eye makeup. All right, so we're now up close and personal. Right now what I'm going to do is going to start building that halo look. So I like to do the bottom first. And if I look down, I'm looking on a mirror and it's right here. So I do apologize for that, but I cannot look at the camera while I'm doing this. So what I'm doing is creating the halo look. So I just want to make sure I build this up now. Also an advice, it says right here, the application, and I'm going to zoom it and I'm going to read it from another one. The application tip, apply small amount of color to the desired area. Spray it out evenly with a brush or finger. Also, for not use around the eyes area. This is right here. So just be careful that you don't hit your inner corner or any area that it will be with directly contact with your eye. But it's just funny. They just want to make sure that your eyes are safe. So, but when they created these, you're using their makeup palette to use in that area. Just be very, very careful how you place these shadows or these paint palettes. All right, moving on. I'm going to go ahead and place this all the way on my bottom lash line without touching the waterline. Then the next step I like to go up a little bit. And if you can see, I'm just going a little bit higher than my lid area because I want to kind of cut the lid. But what I'm doing, because I had hooded eyes, I just want to make sure I blow my eye just a little bit. But you got to go little by little because this can go very intense. And you could have purple all over your eye and look like a raccoon. Trust me. You can look like a raccoon because I did that the first try. And then I'm going to go with this part here. This brush is from Urban Decay from the Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. And it was just easier to use. So now I'm just trying to fade everything out, moving inwards, because I'm going to create a halo look. All right, with the next brush, the other brush that I was using, it was this one. So with this one, also I'm going to start reading the first step, and that's what I should have done. The first step right here is this one right here. And it says, use purple and gold paint from the metallic paint palette to create a hollow eye look. Next, top with glitter from the glitter palette. Now, I do have the glitter from them. So this is the gold from Wet n Wild. But when I put this, it has like a gel consistency. So what I did to create the halo eye, I did use the gold from the paint palette, but I use my Kiko in gold. So you can do that just to seal everything in. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get that second palette from neutral just to intensify, because the look that this has is completely a little bit different from what the color shows. So you want to make sure that you build up the intensity if you want to use that same gold color. So I'm going with the paint palette. I'm going to use this burgundy right here and just tap it, because this, like I said, is very creamy. So you just want to create kind of purplish burgundy hot pink. I don't know color. I know that it works. Okay, so now I'm going straight to the palette. I'm going to take 3 colors. I'm going to use this purple right here, then the kind of the reddish, and then this color right here. So I'm going to mix the 3 of them. So I'm going to go swipe, 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 tap a little bit of excess. And what I'm doing now is just sealing my eye look. Okay, and then I'm going to go with a fluffier brush, and this will be from Wet n Wild, and I'm going to use these 2 colors, the 2 lightest purple, so it will be this one right here, I think is the one that I use, and this one. I'm going to tap the excess, and this will go on my outer area, and this I'm going to use as a transition color. All right, and then I'm going to get a nice another brush, and I'm going to use this is the brush number 4 from BH Cosmetic, and I'm going to go straight to this area here, and this is the color that I want for my brow bone. There you go. And then I'm going to go straight with that blending brush that I was using. Okay, you guys. So I'm done with my eye. No, just line. Okay, now I'm going back. Let's see that it says, okay, so I'm not in that part yet. So I'm going to go ahead and place some of the gold to my hollow area. And you want to make sure you do patting motions so you could kind of blend the product out. There you go. And now I'm going to use the Kiko, and this is in shade 208, and I'm going to use this with my finger. It shows the best. Oh my God, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh. Okay, and now you're going to use the same brush that you had, and you're going to tap on this color right here. Tap the excess, and when you're going to go inward motions or towards the gold, because you want to make sure, and you're going to go the opposite way, you want to make sure that you don't have no harsh lines, and everything is completely blended. What I'm going to do next is play some mascara. And I'm using, it's from Wet n Wild. And this is the Mega Protein. I've been liking this mascara for the most part. Alright, the next step, it will be, I have to create the same halo look that I have on my bottom corner. So I'm going to use a brush, tiny brush, and I'm going to place some of that metallic. Okay, and then I'm going to go with that Kiko eyeshadow, and I'm going to place it in the same area where I place the paint palette. I'm going to take that mirror one more time. Okay, so my eyelashes are on, and other thing that I did off camera was place some of the, what is this? Crayon eyeliner, and this is in the one, my Kohl crayons something from Wet n Wild. It's very creamy, so that's the reason I placed that on my waterline. Alright, so my next step, it will be, I want to make sure I'm all highlighted. So for this look, I want to make sure I do more gold. So let's get my favorite thing to highlight with. Stab the excess. So I'm going to take my little stencil off the package. I still need to create this area here, and also I need to create my nose. So my first step, what's the next step that this says? This says use and apply the nose bone and cheek hollow stencil from the Skull Queen Stencil Kit. Then next, fill in with purple paint from the metallic palette. Allow it to dry before the next step. So let's get to getting. Let me remove this, my stencil, out of the way. All right, so I'm peeling off. This does have some stickiness. I'm just a little bit concerned that this is going to ruin my makeup look, but hey. All right, so let's see what happens. I guess, yeah. Yeah, I tell you guys I have a small nose. Okay, so you're just going to paint the color in. I'm going to use my fingers because it's not doing what I need to do. I'm going to use this shade here just to intensify the color just a tiny bit because I'm not getting the color that I want or the payoff. And then with the same makeup palette, you don't want to remove the nose area before you set everything with color. So I'm going to use the same colors I was using before. And I'm using exactly the same shader kind of brush that I was using. So I can set this nose. Alright, so I'm ready to remove my nose piece. Hopefully, wish me luck. Oh my God, yes. Alright, it is a little bit hard to maneuver, but it did not remove none of my makeup look. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the next step, and it will be to do my mouthpiece. What I'm going to do, I'm going to mix both colors, and I'm going to start like shading, and then I could go over it. So I'm going to mix the two colors, the purple and the one from the metallic. And here we go. All right, I have to remove this because it's just a little bit harder to work with. And then I'm going to go ahead, I cannot use this brush anymore. This is supposed to go up, so I'm going to go ahead and blend this upward. Okay, then my next step, it will be to kind of set the whole look. What I'm going to do is try to get a, kind of, not a fluffier brush, but I cannot use this one because it's full of cream. So I'm going to go ahead and use this color, this brush right here, to kind of set the whole entire area, and then we're going to move forward. So far, this is the, blah, blah, blah. So far, this is how the look is coming out. So what I did is blend this upward a little bit, and then this area here, I kind of blend everything up using the stencil. My experience with the stencil, it was just a little bit tricky, but if you want to make sure that you have definition, you can totally create this look on your own. So this, if it's for the nose area only, it will be a plus, but if you want to use the whole piece, it was a little bit harder to maneuver. So my next step, it will be to use the teeth area. So apply the skeleton teeth stencil on top of the mouth, then fill in with Kohl with gold paint from the metallic paint palette. Then it says next, use purple color icon Kohl crayon or Purple Body Crayon to fill in between the teeth. Okay. So in order to apply this, you kind of want to open your mouth a little bit. So in order to create this. There you go. Finger crossed. Okay. Oh no. Okay, now what you can do is kind of fill in. I want to make sure that my bottom lip, it looks a little bit more intense. So what I'm going to do is get into the light, kind of deeper color. I'm going to use, no, I'm going to use the same palette. I'm going to use this color right here and kind of intensify between. So I'm going to use that same Kit Go, and I'm going to glam out this look a little bit more, because you guys know by now that I'm all about glam. So this is the look. I'm going to go ahead and set this up a little bit. So all this shininess, or if that's the word, let's see what happens. So I'm going to use my Master Fix from Maybelline to set all this look up. Let me shake this bottle. So this is the makeup look that I came up with, and this was using this guide right here. So I hope you like this makeup tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and keep on in touch. I will be creating another look. I'll probably do the unicorn, I think it's a unicorn something. I'll be creating another look, but today's look, it was all about the Get the Look from Walgreens, and this was those Skull Queens. So I hope you like this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Besos.